Welcome to single phase motors video 5. Today we are going to see the capacitor start capacitor run motor or CSCR motor. We'll be seeing the circuit diagram, its working. Now this is a picture of CSCR motor. The specialities you'll be able to see two separate capacitor. In CSCR motor, in electrical purposes, there will be two separate capacitors physically like this. We'll see the circuit. This is the input. Normal single phase supply input is there, and for working of a single phase motors we know that there should be a revolving magnetic field in the stator, and for that the phase should be splitted. For splitting the phase we are having two windings. One is main winding and the second is auxiliary winding. So there are two windings and there is a squirrel cage rotor as we know. Okay, this is normally as in our previous motors. What are the difference we will be seeing? There are two capacitors. Here two capacitors are there. How it is connected? Let us see. One capacitor C1, it is directly connected to auxiliary winding, and this connection is permanent to the supply. That is, the auxiliary winding is connected permanently to the supply through capacitor C1. It is going through C1 and it is permanently connected. It is not at all removed. So the auxiliary winding and this main winding both will be connected together permanently in operation. By starting and running every time, both the windings will be there and the capacitor C1 will be in the circuit. And what is CS? CS is the centrifugal switch. What centrifugal switch do? Centrifugal switch is a closed switch up to the 75% of the rated speed. After attaining 75% of the rated speed, what happens? This will be opening. Now we will see the operation of this circuit of capacitors. One capacitor C1 is there. The second capacitor C2 is connected in parallel to C1 through centrifugal switch. What does it mean? That both capacitors will be in parallel at start. In start time, C1 and C2 will be connected in parallel. Let us see the values. C1 is 3 microfarad and C2 is 10 microfarad. The total value at start will be 10 plus 3, that is 13. You know that the capacitors, when they are in parallel, the capacitance will be more. Now what is the function of centrifugal switch or CS? After attaining the rated speed, the centrifugal switch will be open. When this centrifugal switch is not connected, what happens? Only C1 will be in series to the auxiliary winding. That means at running time only 3 microfarad capacitor will be in operation, and during starting both C1 and C2, that is 13 microfarad, will be in operation, for example. And depending on the rating, the capacitors values will be different. So this is the way how starting time capacitors is, the value of starting time capacitor is in it. At the time of starting, the capacitance value is more because centrifugal switch is connected to the capacitor C2 and C2 is in parallel to C1. Then the total will be 10 plus 3 microfarad, totally more. And running time, CS will be operated on switched off, that is centrifugal switch will be kept open. After attaining 75 rated speed, only C1 will be in operation. So this is the working of CSCR motor, and the rest is same working principle. As two windings are there, it is creating a revolving magnetic field. The centrifugal not centrifugal, the squirrel cage rotor will rotate as we discussed in the videos number 1 and 2 in the working principle. Here you can see the capacitance value. The 3 microfarad capacitor is permanently connected and it is recommended to use, or it is mandatory to use, continuous duty rated capacitor. What is continuous duty rated? It should be working entire during the operation. So it should be having higher dissipation factor or withstanding capacity of heat. Generally, paper capacitors can be used for continuous duty rated motors. And the other motor which is used as starting capacitor, it is generally of high value. So in a CSCR motor, the higher value capacitor will be starting capacitor, and it is used only for few seconds. That is known as intermittent rating. Only few seconds of starting will be used. So it will be used as electrolytic capacitors. So this is the schematic and working of capacitor start, capacitor run motor, and we'll be seeing the phasor or vector diagram. We know that the phase angle between this auxiliary current and main current, how much maximum it is possible, that much torque will be more. So at starting, both capacitors are available, starting and running capacitor, and the phase split you will be able to see it is more than 90 degree. More than 90 degree, it is the best starting torque provision. So the CSCR motor is having very high starting torque. CSCR motor is having high starting torque because of the capacitor is more at start, it is having higher phase split. And what does that running capacitor, how it is only running capacitor after 75% of the rated speed, the centrifugal switch will be open out, then only the running capacitor will be available. At this time, the main winding current and the auxiliary current will be approximately 90 degree, as if in our CSIR motor. So it is still good value only. You are knowing that at start, every stopped motor, if it is starting, require very high torque, that is known as high starting torque. During running, already under inertia, it is requiring lesser torque. Even with the lesser value of capacitance, it will be giving good torque. So the starting torque as well as the running torque, both are good for CSCR motors. And this is the under picture for CSCR motor, and this is the characteristic diagram, that is torque speed characteristics. At zero speed, this is the speed axis. From zero speed to the maximum speed it is shown, and at zero speed you will be able to see in the picture it is giving a high starting torque of 300. This is an example only. Generally 400 or 450 also it will be available for the CSCR motor, and it is giving a good starting torque. And this is the curve with both starting and running winding, both not starting and running, main and auxiliary winding. Here we cannot say one is starting and running winding, because the windings are permanently connected, and auxiliary winding is permanently connected through capacitor C1 or running capacitor. So this is, both windings are there, both capacitors are there, not both winding, both capacitors. And after attaining rated speed, it will be only with a running capacitor. Okay, this is only with running capacitor. So it is a very high starting torque machine. We can see the advantages or features. It is having 3 or 4 times the full load torque. What is full load torque? 10% torque. Compared to full load torque, it is having 3 or 4 times the full load torque. And it is having very low starting torque. Can you tell why low starting torque? It is only very low starting torque because it is having already capacitors. Two capacitors are there. Because of the capacitor, and it is compensating the winding to reduce the or improving the power factor. The power factor will be high because of the presence of capacitor. So good power factor during starting and running. Because of that, improvement in power factor, low starting current is there, and it is of high efficiency because of lesser losses. And wherever noiseless operation is required, we will be using CSCR. You may be thinking about medical application or a refrigeration application where the customer will be hearing the noise of motor. If it should be having noiseless operation, then CSCR motors are preferred, and it will be simultaneously giving even 125% of overload capacity for few time. If you are running even with 1.25 the capacity, it will not damage. And it is heavy starting torque or high starting torque, we can say. It is used in compressors or refrigerator applications. And because of all the thing, two capacitors are there, and winding should be permanently connected, so it is generally costly also. When we thinking about the windings cannot be interchanged. The both the windings should be separate. The main winding should be used as main winding only, and starting winding, sorry, the running winding, we should be having comparatively higher resistance. Still it should be series with the capacitor. We are not supposed to interchange. This is about CSCR motors.